I am cold. Why is it so cold? Oof. I look like Little Red Riding Hood, except I'm green. I'm Little Green Riding Hood. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you the process of my pull-up journey. I hate that word, journey. What else would you call it? What's a good synonym for journey? Path? Yeah, so today I'll be showing you the process of my 10 pull-up journey. It's so funny because when I learnt one pull-up, I should have been, taking it little by little, but I instantly thought, now I can do one. Why don't I do 10? Well, I've got big dreams. So a lot of people, they start practicing, they start doing pull-ups more regularly, chin-ups, variations of it, more frequently in their lives, and naturally, as you would think, you would just progress. You would just get stronger, be able to lift your body weight up, and all is good. And that's how I started, really. I went to my local parks, wherever I saw a bar, and I would do some pull-ups. Eventually I settled in one place that was relatively near where I lived, and just started to go there whenever I had half an hour free. I'd run out of my house. I used to live somewhere else actually, so it was closer to the bars. And then just go in between lunch breaks, mornings, before work, and all of that jazz. And bought myself some bands, some resistance bands. So I think resistance bands were my lightsaber at the beginning, because I really feel that with resistance bands, the impossible becomes possible. I can't get my hands that flat. The impossible becomes possible. That's better. Moves that you couldn't do before suddenly feel attainable. And that was amazing for me to just push myself up. And so I feel that was a massive help at the beginning of my pull-up journey, hate that word, journey. And after I could do 3 or 4 quite well, I started just doing them unassisted for as many times as I could. And as the weather got worse, it is London, so cold, rain, snow at times. I knew I had to get a bar at home, and so I did invest in a really cheap bar that I could just put on a doorway. Apologies for the blood. If you don't like this, look away now. Fuck. Oh! Yeah, so I smashed my kneecaps. That makes it sound like some gangster movie with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, but it felt like that. Because falling on marble on your knees is not fun. And when I did fall, the pull-up bar smashed into my head as well, so that's a double whammy. But luckily I was all right. It did take a few, I'd say a whole month for me not to feel the pain on my kneecaps, but it felt a bit bruised, to be honest. And so at this point I was a little bit like, is my house just not built for that? And then I received the best present that I could ever ask for. I've actually bought all of their equipment. Not sponsored or anything, I just find it really good. I got my pull-up bar that I didn't need to attach to a wall because it's self-sustaining. And that was possibly the best present I've ever got, ever. And it just changed my life because, I could go into this room, crack out a few pull-ups whenever I had 5 minutes in between Zoom calls, how hectic it can get. And eventually started to notice a pattern of me getting one extra pull-up every month, and that was just so great. I document it. I felt a bit nervous even because I was starting to expect myself to get an extra pull-up, and that's not great because I found myself eventually, I did hit a brick wall. I plateaued at 9 pull-ups. Always just was stuck in 9, and I think it demotivated me quite a lot, so I stopped practicing as consistently as I did. I also found myself trying out weighted pull-ups. But unfortunately, I only have these bad boys, 8 kilogram weights. Ooh, yeah. That's not probably the best weight to start off with, 8 kilograms. Maybe you want to build up to that, but it was all I had, and just like holding it in between my legs, completely the wrong way of doing it. I actually need to invest in a weighted belt. That would be a good idea. But yeah, I thought that was the quickest way of getting stronger, and actually it helped quite a bit. On my really good days, I would get 9.5. So I don't know if it was like a mental block or something, but I was just not quite reaching it. And so when you see these 10 pull-ups, look, they're probably not going to be the best 10 pull-ups you've ever seen. For me, you know, form is obviously really important, but obviously the form is going to be a little bit dodge, especially those last few, and I'm okay with that. I know I can improve with that. That's why sometimes, like I said, that I would reach 9.5 because I think I'd get to where my mouth is and just be like, ooh. So consistency. I'm not a very consistent person. That's probably why it's taken me so long to get these 10 pull-ups. And I think one of those reasons is because I deliberately try and see working out as play. As playtime. Like we used to play when we were kids. And I do that because it's what makes it fun for me. So sometimes I might have a 10-minute workout and just not feel it, or 1 hour's workout, or all-day workout where I spend most of my time just talking to people at Calisthenics Park in between reps and things. And for me, that makes it, first of all, exciting because it's not organised, I don't know what I'm going to do. And it makes me look forward to workouts that I would do in the future. And I know that that's not the approach that a lot of people have. And it's also meant that I can't be as consistent, which is why it does take me longer to smash personal goals that I have. But it works for me. So, you know, I'm definitely going to be the tortoise in the story of the tortoise and the hare, but it's okay because I love working out and I do it for me, I don't do it for anyone else. So I believe it can only go up from here. thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and follow my little ups and downs.